9 attractive habits of men that women secretly love. Use them daily. Here's what no one tells you. Most of what women find attractive isn't what you're saying. It's what you're doing without realizing it. These 9 habits seem small, but they hit hard when you start doing them daily. Women don't just notice, they respond differently. Respect, attraction, curiosity. It all shifts. The best part? You don't have to fake confidence or change who you are. Just build these habits quietly, and everything else starts falling into place. Welcome to the place where high-value men come to get inspired to level up their style, own their love life, and take charge of their relationships. Number 1, pausing before answering any question. Most guys think speed equals smarts, so when someone asks a question, bam. They blurt out the answer like they're on a game show buzzer. No pause, no breath, just verbal fireworks. And here's the kicker. It usually comes off as nervous, not confident. What to do? Instead, pause just for a second. Own the silence. Let the question sit in the air like you're considering it, because you are. Then, speak slowly. It's not a delay. It's deliberate, and people feel that. This one habit shifts the whole vibe. You go from sounding reactive to sounding wise, from looking like you're trying to impress to being someone others want to listen to. With women, it builds mystery because now they're leaning in. At work, it signals confidence like, "Yeah, I heard the question." Now you wait for my answer. Think about how CEOs talk during interviews. They don't rush. They breathe. Oh, then they deliver. That's not accidental. It's strategy. Silence, when used right, speaks louder than words. And here's the secret. In that tiny pause, people project intelligence onto you. They assume you're thinking deeply, even if you're just deciding between 2 coffee orders. Number 2, rolling up your sleeves mid-conversation. Here's what most men get wrong. They treat style like a costume. Everything's too intentional, too posed. They roll up their sleeves before the interaction even begins, like they're prepping for a photo shoot, not a conversation. And it shows. It feels rehearsed, not relaxed. What to do? Instead, roll up your sleeves mid-conversation casually, like it just happened, not like you practiced it in the mirror 5 times. Do it when the conversation starts getting interesting, or when you're about to make a point. The key is to make it feel natural, almost subconscious. Why does this work? Because it signals comfort and ease. A man who adjusts himself mid-flow isn't performing. He's present, and there's something subtly magnetic about that. It draws attention without asking for it. Plus, the act of rolling up your sleeves highlights your forearms, a detail backed by psychology. It's one of those unconscious attraction cues. But beyond that, it makes you look ready, like you're here to engage, not impress. She notices. He notices. You feel it. Effortless presence always beats over-prepared perfection. Number 3, listening with your whole body, not just your ears. You've seen it. Someone nods a lot while someone else is talking, but his eyes are somewhere else. He's not listening. He's waiting for his turn to speak, and everyone can feel it. It's the kind of interaction that leaves the other person feeling unheard, even if no words were missed. What to do? Instead, listen with your whole body. Slight lean in, eyes locked, not staring, just steady. Your chest angled toward the person. Minimal distractions. You're not just hearing, you're receiving. Here's the thing. Real listening is rare, and when you do it right, it hits different. It makes people feel seen, valued, and safe. Whether you're with a woman on a date or pitching in a room full of suits, this kind of presence sticks. There's power in posture. A slight shift from closed-off arms or darting eyes to open shoulders and grounded stillness. It says, "I'm here, and I respect what you're saying." That alone sets you apart from 90% of men. It's not just attractive, it's unforgettable. People don't remember what you said, but they remember how you made them feel. Listening like this leaves an imprint. Number 4, owning silence instead of filling it. Here's what most guys do. They treat silence like it's awkward, like it's this unwanted guest they have to kick out of the room. So they fill it fast with rambling, with jokes that don't land, with over-explaining, all in a rush to avoid the quiet. But what to do? Instead, own the silence. Let it breathe. Let it sit. You don't have to rescue the moment. It's not drowning. Just pause, stay still, and hold your ground. Because silence, when you're comfortable with it, becomes magnetic. It tells people you're secure. You're not scrambling for approval. You're not performing, you're present. And that changes the energy of every room you walk into. With women, it creates tension in a good way. With peers, it demands respect. Because now your words don't come out of desperation. They come out of intention. Think of it like a good movie scene. The silence before the character speaks. That's where the power lives. That's what keeps people watching, or in your case, listening. Number 5, smiling slowly instead of instantly. Most guys think smiling instantly makes them seem friendly. So the second they lock eyes, boom, full grin, teeth out, trying to be likable before they even say a word. It feels forced, eager, like they're trying to earn approval before the conversation even starts. What to do instead? Smile slowly. Let it rise naturally, like it's being pulled out of you, not pushed. Hold eye contact for a second, then let the smile happen. Controlled, intentional, almost like you're letting them in on something. Why does this hit different? Because a slow smile feels personal. It's not a performance, it's a moment. With women, it triggers curiosity. Did he just smile at me, or was that meant for something else? With everyone else, it gives off poise, calm, confidence that doesn't need to shout. It's the difference between saying, "Look at me," and saying, "You'll want to." And here's the trick. When your smile doesn't rush in, it holds more weight. It lingers. It lands just like you. Number 6, taking up space without apology. Here's where a lot of men get it wrong. They shrink themselves. Hunched shoulders, crossed arms, legs pulled in, like they're trying to take up as little space as possible, hoping not to disturb the air around them. It's subtle, but it screams uncertainty. What to do? Instead, take up space without apology. Stand tall, shoulders back. Sit like you belong there. You don't have to sprawl like a cartoon alpha, but don't fold into yourself either. Use your full frame like you trust it. Why does this matter? Because posture isn't just posture, it's communication. You're telling the room how to treat you. You're telling yourself what you believe you're worth. At work, it says, "I'm grounded." In social settings, it says, "I know who I am." And yes, with women, it radiates that silent confidence most can't describe but will respond to. It's not about being loud, it's about being undeniable. When you move like you own your space, people respect it, even if they can't explain why. Number 7, making her feel like she discovered you. Most guys walk into a room trying to announce themselves. Loud jokes, flashy stories, oversharing, like there's a prize for the most interesting man in 5 minutes or less. Sure, it gets attention, but it rarely earns respect. What to do? Instead, let her discover you. Be present. but not performative. Say less than you know. Let your vibe speak before your words do. When she asks questions, answer, but don't oversell. Make it feel like peeling back a layer, not flipping through a brochure. Why does this work? Because discovery creates emotional investment. It triggers curiosity, and curiosity is powerful. It's what makes people want to lean in to know more. Not just women, but everyone. With women, it builds mystery. With men, it builds intrigue. And for you, it builds control. You're not chasing attention, you're shaping it. The most magnetic guys aren't the ones yelling for the spotlight. They're the ones who sit in the shadows, knowing the right people will come looking. Number 8, holding strong eye contact, then looking away first. Here's what usually happens. Either a guy avoids eye contact altogether, or he locks in like it's a staring contest. He has to win both, missing the mark. One says insecurity, the other says intensity with no off switch. What to do instead? Hold strong eye contact, but then look away first, calmly, on your terms. Not because you're uncomfortable, but because you're in control of the rhythm. This simple move changes everything. The initial eye contact shows confidence, but breaking it first shows you're not seeking validation. You're not waiting for approval, you're just present. With women, it's subtle dominance. With men, it's quiet respect. In both cases, it says, I see you. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here because I choose to be. It's the same energy you get from leaders, actors, or that one person you still remember from a single conversation. They looked at you and left you wondering what they were thinking. That's the vibe, and that's what sticks. Number 9, wearing the same scent every time she sees you. Here's what most men do. They treat cologne like an accessory. Roulette. One day it's spicy, the next day it's fresh, then woody, then sweet. They think variety is interesting, but what it really does is erase their presence every time they walk into a room. What to do instead? Pick one signature scent, just one, and wear it every single time she sees you. Lightly, consistently. Make it part of your identity, not just an extra. Why does this matter? Because scent is tied to memory more than any other sense. When she smells that scent again on a hoodie, in a car, or even on a stranger, you come to mind, not as a thought, but as a feeling. This isn't just about romance. In every space you enter, that scent becomes your silent signature. It speaks before you do. It lingers after you've left. People don't just remember what you wore, they remember how you felt. The right scent isn't decoration, it's atmosphere. And when it's used with purpose, it becomes something much deeper than smell. It becomes an imprint. If you're still here, you're not just watching, you're sharpening. Drop smooth habits in the comments so we know you're one of the real ones. Let's see how many of you caught all 9. Bonus point: controlling your stillness. The silent signal of alpha energy. Most guys can't sit still. They tap their feet, adjust their clothes, bounce their knees like they're late for something. It's constant motion, and it gives away everything: nerves, uncertainty, lack of control. What to do instead? Control your stillness. Let your body rest in confidence. No fidgeting, no twitching, just presence, still, focused, and unshaken. Why does this matter? Because stillness is power. The man who isn't reacting to every distraction owns the room without trying. He doesn't beg for attention, he absorbs it. With women, it reads as composure. With men, it reads as strength. For you, it becomes a habit that rewires how you carry yourself everywhere, From job interviews to first dates, this bonus is for you, the one who stayed until the end. You're the core of this community, and we see you. Stillness isn't just control, it's command. And when you master it, everyone else feels it. That's a wrap. If even one of these habits hit home, hit that like button. It helps more men find this kind of content. We're building a community here, one confident move at a time. Subscribe for more daily insights that make you look sharper, feel better, and carry yourself like you mean it. And hey, share this with a friend who needs that silent upgrade. You know, the one watching. Seriously, you're the reason we keep showing up and leveling up together. We've already lined up the next video for you. It's right there on your screen. Click it, watch it, and keep the momentum going. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay smooth.